Hi, you guys. How are you guys doing? This is JJ. I hope that you guys are doing well. I have this song in my head and it's Radio Gaga by Queen. So I don't know if you have been listening to that or maybe there is a message for you there. Maybe you work in the radio or maybe you will have an interview in the radio. With that being said, we have here three piles. So we have pile number one, pile number two, and pile number three. This is carnelian. This is orange quartz. I don't know the name, but that's what we'll call it. And then we have strawberry quartz here in a heart shape. We will be looking at a message from your ancestors, your shamanic family, okay? Because I'm getting shaman. So we're going to be doing that, but before I go into your selected pile, I do have some shop announcements here. So if you're not interested in that, you can fast forward to your selected option. Timestamps are always in the description box below. With that being said, if you are interested, if you are in the shop, in the shop updates, then stick around. So, hi you guys, how are you guys doing? I hope everyone is doing well. So let's get to announcing the shop updates. So I have one update in my shop, and that is the readings are now located in my shops. If I have already mentioned this, I am so sorry for repeating myself, but the shop, you can find the readings there and you can add them all conveniently in your cart. And then when you check out and you place the order, there will be a box where you can put in your questions. That way it's a lot easier. There is new payment options as well. Yes. Also, I am teaching a class in the month of March, and this is all about reclaiming your Shakti power, especially for those who have gone through some type of sexual trauma. So that is something that I have been excited to teach for a while, but I've been sitting on that just because I know it is a touchy subject here, but we are ready. We're ready to teach it. This class will be all based on personal experience, what has helped me on my own personal journey. So if you are interested, it will be linked in the link tree below. But that is what I have for you guys. Again, March 2nd, and it is a two-part class. So the first class is understanding sexual trauma. What is it? How does it affect your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual body as well? So we're going to be really looking at that. How does it impact your personal relationships? If you hear any noise, that's because Miniru is sitting right next to my recording chair. She's always with me, sending me all of you her beautiful witchy energy. Well, I think she's more of a shaman. Maybe that's why she's here now currently, but okay, I digress. So the second part is going to be really owning your Shakti power. So the second part of the class. So let's go into your selected pile. I will be shuffling on camera, and yeah, I'll see you there. So pile number one, hi, welcome, how are you? Okay, pile number one, you guys are meant to be a trailblazer. Trailblazer is the energy that I am getting here. So we are going to be asking your shamanic family for guidance at this time. If you skip the intro, I am teaching a Shakti healing from sexual trauma class on March 2nd. This is a two-part class. Okay, the first one is understanding sexual trauma and how it impacts not only your personal relationships, but also the connection with self, your intuition, your body, mind, soul, and your emotions as well. So if you're interested in that, it will be linked in the link tree in the description box below. The second part of the class is all about your Shakti power. Why is it important to heal your sexual energy? Okay, so here we go. We have becoming. You are becoming the person you're meant to be and owning your story. Speaking of my story, I am speaking here from personal experience in that class, but okay. So Number 70. So seven. Seven is significant. Maybe you are life path 7. Maybe your birthday lands on the 7th of a month. Or you are from the year 70, 1970. Personal transformation, self-awareness. Okay, so for a lot of you, your shamanic family is saying you are becoming the person that you are meant to be. Everything that you've been going through has been for a purpose, and you are now stepping into that version of self here. We have life on the edge. Is the life you're living worth the price you're paying to live? Wildlife, adventurous lifestyle, and unstable. So, for some of you, your shamanic family is saying, are you happy with the life that you have, or are you wanting more? This is reminding me of the Lady Gaga song. I forgot the name of the song, but it's A Star is Born, I think, her movie. I don't know. But it's a song there. And I feel like your shamanic family is saying, like, do you crave more? Do you crave more here? Because I feel like there is going to be a lifestyle change that's coming up. And if you have been 7-7, and if you have been, making these changes, your ancestor, your shamanic family is like, yes, yes, this is what we've been waiting for you to become this person. Okay, maybe you're into shamanic drumming. I do feel here there is an offer coming in. They're saying there's an offer coming in that is just for you. It's just for you, and you need to trust it, is what I'm getting here. So there is a gift, there is some type of healing gift coming in as well. I'm also getting here they are wanting an offering. We have manifestation. So you have been manifesting this particular gift or this particular version of yourself. 19, the sun. 1 and 9 is 10. This is a new cycle. Use your energetic power to manifest. The universe has your back. Magic creates your reality and attracting. You are in a powerful time currently right now of you attracting. We are going to cover this because the naked people here don't like it. So I do feel like, and just me doing that, maybe you've been censoring this version of self. Maybe you have been. Maybe you have been. Maybe you've been accommodating. Maybe you've been hiding this other wild, adventurous, or maybe like an aspect of your journey that you've been hiding it away. But I do feel here that something is about to morph. Something is about to change here for you. You might be life path 7, like I said, 6, 1, 5, 4, and 9. You're shifting your reality and they're helping you do this. But it's all because you are now claiming your story, or you are becoming the person you've always wanted to be and you needed to be. We have be the best version. Oh, wow, I can't even speak. Bebe. Bebe. They're like, you're my baby. Be the best version of yourself and start today. So for some of you have been contemplating and making this change. 31 might be significant. Again, life path 3, 1, 4. Maybe your birthday's on the 31st, 21st. I feel like there is something here that you've been wanting to do, and I feel that because you probably have been keeping it hidden, you're kind of like, should I not? I feel like your shamanic family is saying, yes, you're ready for it. This is the perfect time. Look at that. Yes, this is the perfect time for you to become who you were always meant to become. Heal the past to fix tomorrow. For many of you, something related to your past. Okay. For some of you, you are powerful manifestors and shapeshifters. That's part of your lineage. That is your gift, to shapeshift. You have been adaptable. You've always been adaptable. Don't underestimate your ability to adapt. We have here public venues, society, crowd, audience, party, meeting, event, a date, community, outdoors. For some of you, there is a date. There's an offer here to do something, here that will have an audience. Maybe it's outdoors, maybe it's like a group of people. There's something that is happening, or you're bringing something to the public, whether this is an art, whether this is, you know, a service, a gift. There's something there. Standoff, no way out, non-committal. I feel like for many of you, you have been holding out. Yeah, like I said, you have been holding out because there has been some type of shame here. We have love, unconditional love. I feel like it's time for you to own your feminine and masculine energies, okay? Because you are more balanced than you give yourself credit. You've been through some type of personal transformation here, and they're saying it's time for you to claim that. Claim it, own it, live it. Longing, desire. Yeah, there's something you've been desiring. There's something you have been wanting to attract, and it's coming in. It's coming in. It's coming in because now you're in this energy. 5566 as well. And then we have 77. So there's so many repetitive numbers here. So many repetitive numbers. And then we have Pisces energy. For some of you, this has to do with something that is creative. But your connection to source, because the 12th house Pisces, it's where everything becomes one, right? It's the house of spirit, the house of God, the house of however you call your higher power. Yeah, look, I just got the deck. There is a new dawn. There is a new dawn. Ooh, this is... Wait, how are these cards in here? Let go of your pessimistic attitude and let go of the fear of missing out. Stop wishing on it and do it. Show up. I'm getting you have to show up. You have the ability to... You have that it quality. Stop staying in this in-between worlds. Absolutely. Because a new dawn is here for you. Expect the dawn of a new beginning to hunt for who you've not yet become. Early stages, let go of the past, start. There's something here about the past. You are a high priestess. There is high priestess energy here. And right now you're in alignment, going back to now is the perfect time. You're vibrating at a frequency that matches your soul's intentions. You're living your truth. You're becoming the best version of yourself. You have so much sacred knowledge to share here. So much, whether this is through your art, through your gift, through your job, whatever it may be. Don't be afraid of rejection. Okay? Do not be afraid of rejection. I feel for many of you, perfectionism keeps you stuck. I tend to do that. So many videos sometimes I record and I'm like, I didn't like how I started like butchering the words. And I just like, I'm like, never mind. And I just put it in my little vault. It's like, maybe you guys are like that. Or I didn't like the way I came out. Or, you know, in your shamanic family is like, stop it. Stop it now. Adversity. You have been through it. You have been through it, but it's okay. This is what gave you that wisdom. And it's, you know, pile number one, more than anyone else, that through adversity you grow. That is how you have become the person that you are today. And maybe that's something that you're meant to teach. But get out of this indecision. Get out of that indecision. You can't be dwelling in what you cannot change anymore. Because right now, you are this field of, you know, it's like you're a magnet and you're attracting everything that you've been wanting. We have, wow. I'm not going to butcher that, but fortune, relaxation, and fulfillment. Your shamanic family is saying fulfillment is coming in, fortune is here for you. You have to relax and just show up. That's all you got to do. Because your desire, what you have been desiring, also wants you. What you want wants you. Yeah. Go back to your roots with Mula here. Go back to your roots. Yes, you've gone through disappointments. Yes, you've gone through adversities, but you've healed it. And for some of you, you're ready to showcase this in some way, maybe in a class like myself, or maybe in like, in a channel, in your art, or in a podcast, whatever it may be. But stop trying to control things. She who regrets. Yeah. Get out of that regret energy. Because yes, you've been in the ringer. Get out of that bitterness. Claim your victory is what I'm getting here. And then we have she who resists. Fearless, justified, and resistant. Show up is what I'm getting here, pile number 1. But that is what I have for you guys. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hello, pile number 2. This is your reading. I do want to say, in case you skip the intro, I am hosting a class, Claiming Your Shakti Power, after healing from sexual trauma. If you're interested in that, this is a 2-part class. The link will be in the link tree in my description box. So let's have a look here and let's see what is the message from your shamanic family. Sorry, you guys, if you guys hear any noise, that's Minnie Roo that's sitting and climbing my chair. We have solitude. Okay, right now I do feel like you need to take a break. Okay, you need to take a break. Start scheduling yourself in, like the card says. For some of you, you have been feeling like, you know what, I don't want to invest in this. I just want to withdraw from certain people, certain groups, or just from a certain job or something, a hobby. Whatever it may be, your guides are saying absolutely that is okay. Pay attention to that type of energy or those signs that your body is giving you. There is a sense of maybe you've been in isolation, maybe you've been in hermit mode. We have, it's better to have less thunder in the mouth and more lightning in the hand. So for a lot of you, what I'm getting with this is, you know, do the damn thing is what I'm getting here. Don't be talking about it, but do it. If you need to detach from certain people, things that are distracting you, go ahead and do so, because right here it says it's better to have less thunder in the mouth and more lightning in the hand. So don't just talk about what it is that you're going to do, and do it. Yeah. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting here. We have becoming. In order for you to become who you want to become, you need to do it instead of just talking about it. Okay? If you've been wanting to change something and you've been wanting to transform something, do it. Start taking action on it. And then we have preparation. If you want the victory, be prepared for the fight. Time to plan. Don't get caught off guard. Again, it's time to plan. It's time to dig your head in the work and the books or whatever it may be. This is not the time for you to get distracted, because your ancestors, your shamanic family is saying victory is yours if you're willing to put in the work. Yeah, because for a lot of you, I feel like you just been talking about it, whether this is with friends or just other people or maybe with your guides. But they're like, we haven't seen no action here. It's time to start planning. Yeah, it's like you saw how the card went like this and then it just like jumped back. It's like you're ready. It's like 1 minute I'm ready to jump and then the other minute it's like, nah, never mind. Nah, never mind. It's, 14 and 13. You might be life path 1, 3, 4, 7. You might be from the year 70. You might have birthday on the 13th or 14th. Maybe you live on 14th Street or 13th Street. I don't know if there's a 70th Street. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Very similar energy as pile 1. Be the best version of yourself and start today. Pile 1 was already, this was the first one. They've already been on, like they've already committed to becoming this new person, where you guys is kind of like you're getting distracted here. Maybe you've been called or you've been feeling that intuitive gut, like I need to detach. I need to detach. I need to, focus on my own personal growth. I need to focus on the things that I want to achieve. Because, I've been getting distracted. For some of you, you already have this awareness. Your life is unfolding as it should. Yeah. I feel like for a lot of you also, maybe you've already done this and you're like, oh, I'm a little bit stuck, or like, I don't see any movement. Your shamanic family, it's unfolding exactly how it's supposed to. But take action. Don't just talk, take action. Life lesson again. Okay, what is going on? Your path is bumpy. Your path is bumpy, but this will alter soon. There's a lot of knowledge that they want to pass down to you or show you or give you. I do feel here that, yeah, things have not been easy, but they're saying do not get distracted. Do not get distracted. I keep getting that. Especially do not get distracted with the unknown. What do I mean by that? I mean, don't get distracted or discouraged if you're not seeing certain things. Because for a lot of you with the number 20 here, inner space and universal knowledge, inner space, I do feel like for many of you, you need to go within. You need to go within. With the 20 is judgment. There's big decisions that you're needing to make that because we're getting distracted, we're not making them. 1414 might be significant here. Yeah, getting distracted by the unknown is like, getting discouraged. And because I don't know, I get distracted with other things, or we get distracted in the sense of like we kind of start thinking like, oh well, this isn't gonna happen, kind of thing, getting in this pessimistic type of energy. She who battles. Yeah, you guys have been going through a lot right now, whether this is a cycle that just started or a cycle that you've been on. For some of you, this is around your Saturn return. Maybe you're in your Saturn return. She who battles justice, fears, and commitment. You have to commit. For some of you, it's like, again, don't just talk about it, do it, is what I'm getting. When it comes to your projects, when it comes to, things that will give you that victory here. Because I feel like if you were to go within, you will be given insight. She who resists, fearless justice. Yeah, it's like your guides want to give you this justice, but again, there's certain choices that need to be made. Judgment again. There's certain choices that need to be made. Some of you are living this energy of two lives, two paths, or you have two paths, and it's like you're not committing to one or the other, and so you get stuck in indecision. Mars, power, courage, action. Mars it's a card about action. It's making a stand for yourself, for your work, for your craft, for the changes that you want to see in your life. Because for some of you, you're getting distracted either by the gossip, by other people's problems or baggage or things like this, and your guides just saying, no, 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 focus on yourself right now. Focus on yourself. We have Venus. Yeah, focus on your creativity. And for some of you, it's like you're getting stuck in your comfort zone and what is secure. Doubt and worry. For some of you, you are getting stuck in that, in the worry and the doubt and the fact that there needs to be a big change. You're afraid of failure. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. I release the need to know all the answers, and I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. That was for someone because that notification just came through. We're going to put it in silent. Yeah, don't be afraid of failing. Is something that I'm getting here. Don't be afraid of failing. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? The earth element. For some of you, you have heavy earth in your chart. Unlikely things are stuck. Practical, grounded. For some of you, your dreams need a practical plan. For some of you, you're in that stage and your shamanic family is saying to build. What are you building? What are you making? Is it something that will stand the test of time? Is it something that is grounded, solid? Are you committing to that? And if it's no longer resonating with you, then, change paths. We have fall, full moon. Yes, the time has come for you to make these changes. And for some of you here, I'm going to get this other message across. This is for others of you. If you've been doing the work, if you have been dutiful, if you have been building, you have been committed to it, and you haven't seen progress, there is a unexpected because of the timing, confirmation. There's an unexpected harvest coming in, a culmination of your efforts here, a graduation, if you will. You are receiving your fruits of your labor because you have released what needed to be released. So there's this two groups here in this group, two categories. Those that, you know what, you need to stop just saying and start taking action. And for others, you have been doing that. You have been taking action. Maybe you've been in hermit mode and you kind of been like, people have been asking, where you been? Where is pile number 2 at? Well, pile number 2 has been there building, has been there doing their duty. And now there's tangible results coming in. Yeah, there's tangible results coming in now. Is that it? Is that everything that I have here? I think, yeah, I think we're done. Yeah, there's an overflow of abundance for those who have done the work here. For those who are, who are in the stage of planning or building something new. Maybe you're expanding on something that was already solid. Be very careful, be very intentional of where it is that you aim, okay? And come up with a strategy. But that is what I have for you, pile number 2. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Let's see what is your message from your shamanic family. But before I do, if you skip the intro, I did mention that I am teaching a class March 2nd. Yes, March 2nd, where is a class about reclaiming your Shakti power after experiencing some type of sexual trauma. This is it's 2 parts to this class. The first one is understanding sexual trauma and what it does to your body, mind, soul, spirit, and emotions, and how it affects your relationships. And then the second part is all about why is it important to claim your Shakti power. What are the benefits of claiming that? How can you do that? What are some tools that I've used? And how is that linked to your manifestation ability? So, yes, if you're interested, the link will be in the link tree in my description box below. So, let's see. What is your message from your shamanic family? We have the spirit dance. Life is a dance between making it happen and letting it happen. Movement, guiding spirit, and flexibility. So you're being called to be flexible here. Number 20. Maybe you made big decisions. Maybe things aren't moving as fast as you would like. Maybe there are certain things that are out of your control. But things are about to start, as my ice maker just started. There is a need for you to be more flexible because things will pick up, is what I'm getting here for you. Pile number 3. You do have a guiding spirit. We do have ready to sail. Go after the opportunities that arise in your life. You are ready. You have been preparing. Okay. Your shamanic family has prepared you for what is to come. I know things have been a little up and down right now, but something is coming in. Yeah, you've been releasing a lot. I feel like you're ready to become that leader in your life, whether this is a leader of a community, of a group, at your work, at your office, or the most important, a leader of your life. You are ready. When this opportunity presents itself, you are ready. There might be certain things that you are not, I don't know, that they're not up to your, I don't know. You're going to have to be more flexible in regards to this opportunity that is coming in. But Spirit is guiding you there for a reason. Life on the edge. Is the life you're living worth the price? For some of you, you're going to be tempted to stay where you're currently at, but your guides are saying, is that really where you want to be? Is that really where you want to be? Are you sacrificing your wild side, your passion, your happiness? Whatever this opportunity is, it will require you to be flexible within your lifestyle. So, what does that mean? For example, that means that you will have to accommodate maybe your schedule in order for you to fully take advantage of this opportunity. There is, or you might have to change something. For some of you, you're relocating if you've been wanting to find a home or a better apartment or a bigger apartment, or, you know, changes in your home. If you've been wanting to remodel, I don't know what it is, but whatever it is related to your home. Maybe you work from home like myself, and maybe now you have to like change your schedule or your lifestyle in a way. It might feel unstable for a couple of, I want to say, they're saying months. For a couple of months, that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. For some of you, there is a new member of the family coming in. Maybe you are accommodating or you're blending families. That's for some of you. Maybe someone is leaving home. Maybe, like, let's say your child is now going to university, or they got married and now they're moving out on their own, something like that. And for some of you, you're ready to become a leader in a new home. Home, using it lightly, community, workplace, of a project, something like this. Vulnerability. Okay. Being vulnerable is the only way your heart will feel true pleasure. Fears, worry, exposed, and fragile. So for some of you, I know some of you don't like the word exposed, and I get it. Let me cover this up because you know what? Maybe you've been covering yourself up. Because then people be over here reporting the nakedness. But I feel like whatever this opportunity is, it will have you feeling a bit vulnerable because you're having to make changes. Maybe you're someone who doesn't like changes. For some of you, this is you being vulnerable and revealing something, communicating something. Maybe there's just been a lot of fears, a lot of worries currently here. Maybe you've been feeling like things have been fragile in some way, shape, or form. But your guides are saying you can't always have control. You have to let spirit lead the way too. And they're leading you somewhere. And we have the calling. Yeah, as I was saying that. You're being called somewhere. You're being called to lead something. There might be certain calls, texts, emails, something like that is coming your way. Many opportunities. It's plural. It's not only one. There is some news that you've been waiting for. So for example, let's say if you've applied or you've put an offer on a home, if you applied to a job, you're getting called. Maybe from many. Maybe you put many offers in a home and it's like nothing. And now it's like you get a call back from like 3 different homes and you're like, oh my God, now which one do I pick? I mean, that's a good problem to have, right? But there is important communication coming in, important information coming in here. And I feel like with this opportunity, you just have to be yourself, is what I'm getting. And that might be here where the vulnerability comes in, because maybe because you're always well put together. And what do I mean by that? I mean by that, like, maybe you're someone who doesn't talk a lot about maybe your emotions, or, you know, because depending where you work, I mean, you're not going to go talking about certain things if you work in the law department, like, or in a law field, like, you know, things like this. Or you're not going to be like talking about certain things if you're a teacher. So that might be the reason why you're going to feel a bit vulnerable here. But your guides, your ancestors, you know, your shamanic family, literally speaking of a call, and there's a call. Give me a second. I'm so sorry. It's because the caller ID, that's so funny. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. The caller ID said Seuss. Okay, so maybe you work with Suze. I don't know. But I thought it was funny. Not because of Zeus. It's just when you're looking at your caller ID, I mean, you don't expect to see Zeus coming through your caller ID. But there is something here. Maybe you're getting like a bizarre kind of like, I don't know, offer or something, or feels bizarre. I don't know. But again, the call's coming through. We do have birds here. So pay attention to the hawks, to the birds that show up in your life. Again, another 7. We have 7, 7. A lot of 7s have been coming through in all piles. It's time to expand your wings. Do not hold yourself back just because something feels, you know, a bit vulnerable. Something feels like a bit fragile here. But you're ready to soar high. You're ready to thrive. So, you know, remember that. I just heard remember who you are from the Lion King. Okay. Maybe you put a petition to Zeus. I don't know. Gemini, the lovers. Yeah, listen to your heart. Listen to your heart, okay? Don't go after anything that's superficial, only if it's in alignment with your heart space. Again, this fear and this worry. What's going on? Another 7. We have 7, 7, 7. Mini Root is here. She's about to jump off the chair. Okay. You're going to want to hide for whatever reason. You're going to want to hide. You're going to want to hide. Spirit at the bottom is like, nah. No hiding. No hiding. I don't know what about this is going to make you feel so vulnerable. What is it? Let me just pry a little bit, yeah? What about this? Where's this vulnerability coming from? Maybe it's because you're needing to speak about a certain loss or a certain theft that you went through. What is this vulnerability about? What is this vulnerability about? Let's see. When spirit is like, I said what I said and that's it. I said what I said. Whatever this is, you've been attracting it. You've been wanting it. And maybe it's because you're going to be another 7. You're probably going to be talking about how you got through certain obstacles. But see, you're very diplomatic. You're very diplomatic, so you will be able to handle whatever this is very well. How you've been your own lighthouse in certain situations. Maybe you went through a disease or, something health-wise that someone is like, okay, I want you to tell me your story. I mean, that's hard to do. That's not easy to do. I know for some people it is easy. Like when I got my hysterectomy, I think that was something that I was like very, I don't know, very shy to talk about it for whatever reason. So maybe there's something like that. Maybe for some of you, you survived some type of illness. The first step is taken. You have asked for help. Okay. The thing is, you have to take the first step. When it feels right, do it. Yeah, there's an offer here, but your guides are saying probably this is something that has come around many times, and it's like now you're like, okay, I'm gonna go for it. There's something here that has been persistent. The calling there, it's been persistent. It's something that you have not been able to like mute. Yeah. For some of you, this is about a knowledge that you have, or to teach, or to talk about something. You have the ability to affect your own destiny. 1441, there might be a lot of mirrored numbers here. Definitely 777. Yeah, because this is the 3rd house, which talks about the radio. And I did say the radio in the beginning of the intro. Maybe it has to do with radio, YouTube, some type of platform, the TV, news, radio, a book, a vlog. Something that you haven't really talked about because there's a mask here. Because there's a mask. And I feel like now you're going to have the opportunity to talk about it. And this person here in this image, they've been through some mountains, about to climb another one. So it's like the things that you've climbed, the things that you've mastered or that you've gone through. Courage. Yes, you have the courage. Find the inner courage to face fear with confidence. Yeah, whatever this may be, even though I feel like I don't know, it quivers. Like you quiver here. It's something that it's very vulnerable. Yeah, because it's the way you're looking at it. Or you're afraid of judgment. You're afraid of what others will say or how others will judge you. But abundance awaits there. This can be like, your artwork. It could be your artwork here. And success was at the top here. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Love what you do, love who you are, love your story, love your journey. Love it all, is what I'm getting here. That includes your mountains, the difficulties that you faced. We have escape, dreams, and fantasies. So again, there is something that you escaped, that you've achieved. Is this kind of like the story of like one time I dreamt it and now I'm living it kind of thing? She who yearns, yeah. Yearn, longing, pine for. There's something here that you love. Creativity. Untamed. Chains. So for some of you, you have released yourself from certain chains, from certain um toxic relationships, connections, and I feel like you've chose this kind of like wild energy to you, your wild side. I feel that there's something you've been pondering about here. Yeah, something that you just kind of dreamt it and fantasized about it. You yearned for it. Now is your time to launch it. There's a lot of potential here to actually make something happen for yourself. Release yourself from doubt, release yourself from judgment, is what I'm getting here. Because it's like you're judging something, or you're afraid that someone will judge you for it. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna pull from this deck. I I'm not gonna butcher these names. Freedom, wholeness, and expansion. Yes, this is you claiming all of who you are, even if it makes you vulnerable. This is you claiming the most vulnerable aspects of self, and that is how we get to wholeness. Claiming the ugly, the beautiful, the vulnerability, the fears, the doubts. That is how you get to wholeness. This is you freeing yourself. This is you showing up authentically yourself. And now you're ready to expand on this. Oh, I just heard you're claiming your reputation? Whoa, okay. Whatever that means. Pile number 3. Last card here. And we have Mars. Tapping into that courage, which we do have here. Having that courage. We have Virgo here. So you might have Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But that is what I have for you guys. It's time to claim your power. It's time to own your power. And you will lead others. You will lead by example is what I'm getting here, pile number 3. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Bye.